Hello, welcome to Emmanuel Academy. So we want to differentiate this function using first principle method of differentiation, right? So according to the first principle, the general definition of differentiation is what? Change in y over change in x is equal to lim change in x as change in x tends towards 0. F of x change in x minus f of x over what? Change in x. So we want to put this function here in this form. This is equal to what? Change in y over change in x, or maybe delta y over delta x, any one. You have lim delta x tends towards 0. This is what? X plus delta x power 2 plus 3x plus delta x, right? Minus this f of x here, x squared plus 3x, right? All over change in x. Is that clear? So you expand further. If you expand further, you have delta y over delta x is equal to, as lim delta x tends to 0. You have x squared plus it should be 2x delta x, right? Yeah, plus delta x raised to power 2. Also, this, you use this 3 to open up this. You have what? 3x plus 3 delta x minus, you use this minus to open up this. You have minus x squared minus 3x all over what? Our delta x, right? So at this point here, we have to cancel out. You have x squared here, it cancel x squared here. What do you have again? Okay, you have 3 here, 3x, it will cancel 3x. So what do you have left? We have, anyway, let me write it out. Delta y over delta x is equal to, as lim delta x tends to 0. You have 2x delta x plus delta x raised to power 2, right? Plus what? 3 delta x all over. But remember, at this point, you can actually separate, distribute this delta x to each and every one of these. And this is what we'll do now. This is over delta x over what? Delta x over what? Delta x. Hence, if delta x cancel delta s, this will cancel this, and this will cancel this. Remember, we'll be having 1 delta x, right? So we'll be having 1 delta x. So this is equal to lim as delta x tends to what? 0, right? Then you have what? 2x plus delta x plus what? Plus 3. But as delta x tends to 0, that means you substitute the value of 0 for this place where you have delta x. You have that this is 0. Hence, our delta y delta x is equal to what? 2x plus 0 plus what? 3. So the derivative of y equal to x squared plus 3x is actually 2x plus 3. Yeah? And if you use the power rule, you still get the same thing, right? The power rule says that given y equal to x power n, that our dy dx is what? You bring down the n and multiply it by the base, and you subtract 1. If you use this now, then hence this will be what? X power n, okay, 2 minus 1, then times 2, right? Plus 3x 1 minus 1, right? So 1 will also multiply this, right? So this is equal to what? 2x raised to the power 1, which you don't do in mathematics, don't write 1. Then plus 3x raised to the power 0. From the basic law of indices, any number raised to the power 0 is 1. Hence you have 2x plus 3 for the power rule. As simple as that.